Hey guys, Jackson here and welcome back. Today we're going to be checking on the beehive. It's been a couple weeks since the last time we were up here and I'm excited to see how the hive is doing. We're mainly trying to see if they have any capped over brood in there. Last time we were a little concerned about where they were putting their resources, and they hadn't really expanded much into the top honey super. So yeah, let's get after it. Queen isn't up here. Knock these guys down. Make sure she's not up here. Alright, let's get after it. Make sure you guys can see this. Today my goal as the beekeeper is to go much faster. Not necessarily faster movements, but quicker with my inspection. And this is a fantastic sign. We've got nectar up here, not yet capped over. Just gonna set that out here. Let them continue working. Oh, very good. This honey super is coming along nicely. Capped over honey starting there at the top. They'll continue to dehydrate that, cap it over, so that it is good to be preserved. Now we've got enough room to work here. We can just simply slide them out. Oh, it's very propolised. Same. Nectar, honey. Nectar and honey. Just trying to see if she's begun laying up here at all. Show you guys this next one. Nectar. Honey. They've started, you can see, drawing out the comb on the bottom there. That connects to those bottom frames, making it a little tricky to remove them. So, just something to keep in mind as you're yanking the frames out here. Good. Nectar and honey. They'll continue to cap over all of that, so all of this is capped over, and then they'll continue filling this up and dehydrating it to where it is shelf stable honey. Love seeing the work that they're putting into this. Some smoke on them. They are fairly calm right now, but I'm not gonna speak too soon. Oh, these are chocked full. Same thing. Just filling that completely. Hopefully I'm getting that on frame for you guys. Dad pun of the day. Frame of honey. Same. This entire box is now basically drawn out, which is a very good sign. Nectar. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. I love seeing bees in here. That was my main concern from last time, was that they could abscond. I guess they still could. We're gonna take a look at this entire hive. Just give them a good check. I'm not seeing any hive beetles. I'm not seeing any mites on the bees. No deformed wing virus. They all look very healthy. Gonna slide these back, put these frames back in. Oh, gentle now. Let's try going 3 at a time. All right, now we're gonna take this top box off, square everything up, flip this guy back into the hive. A bit of housekeeping work here at the start. Just this I should have brought. Fully capped over with honey that they've dehydrated. Not my favorite thing to see in this brood box, but hopefully we can start getting that corrected over the next few weeks. I've got another honey super to put on here. They've basically shown me that they need the space. Drone brood at the bottom here. Let's see what we got on this side. No eggs. No eggs in drone brood. Okay. Not a great start. Looking for a queen while we're in here. Oh, this is a great sign. Trying to see if I see any mites in here. So, this is a great sign. Down here in this bottom corner closest to the camera, there's larvae. And hopefully I can get that on angle for you. Larva and capped over brood. Which means, oh, and I see some eggs in here too. Right there in that same area. That means we've got a laying queen in here. She needs more space though. So, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna continue this inspection. I'm not gonna stop there. I want to see what all is in here, get an idea for the frames that we have available to us that are maybe mainly, hopefully 100% just honey, which these first two that I pulled out were very close to that, and I'll take a look at them. Oh yes. Oh yes. So this one's got some drone cells on it. Like the comb is drawn out. It's much bigger holes. I'll try and show that to you guys. Down in the bottom left, you can see the actual honeycomb is much, much larger than the other holes. So they'll use those for drones, which is totally fine, but as you can see on that, the rest is all capped over brood. So this was all hidden last time, and this is, you know, after I thought about it last time, we didn't dive into all of these frames. I basically just kind of looked from the top, and that was a huge mistake on my part, thinking that I could inspect the frames from the top, just looking at it, because all of those eggs I would have been able to see on the bottom of these frames now that they're capped over, right? So just very important to be getting in here and smoking them as we go. Try to keep them calm. But this is very, very good. Very, very good. And at this point, we are very much prepared to have a successful season. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Now, that is a queen cup right there on the bottom. And that's something we're going to take a look at. I'm going to try and get you looking into it. Right in the middle of the frame, at the bottom of the frame, right in the middle, there's a big ball. And that is a queen cup. And I got to take a look in it and see if it's charged, which I don't see anything in it. I'll show that to you guys. I'm not going to destroy it. I'm going to hold on to it. We're going to continue working this hive. Oh, look at this. I'm going to try and show this to you guys. Right by my thumb, there is a bee breaking out of its brood. You see it? Its antennae are starting to stick up. Right by my thumb. How cool is that? That bee is being born right now. It's about to crawl out. How cool is that? That's my first time seeing that. I hope you guys can see that. Right by my thumb. It's crawling out. Very cool. Let's continue moving. So a lot of times those queen cups will be more as a backup plan. So the bees have enough resources that they say, hey, this might be something we need in the future. Let's go ahead and build one in case we need it. I don't think that they're using it. If it was charged and it had an egg and a larva in it, that would mean that the hive has decided that they need a new queen, which would be not so good. We'd be rolling the dice hoping that they can rear a new queen. She can go out, get mated successfully, and make it back without getting eaten by a bird. Again, that frame, tons of brood. They've definitely moved a lot of their resources up into that honey super that we already took off, which is exactly what we wanted. What am I seeing in here? Nectar. I think that the spotty brood pattern that we're seeing on here is definitely a result of having too many resources in these frames. If she would have had more room to lay eggs, you know, we saw it on a couple of those frames. Very good brood pattern. And on some of these frames, they hadn't quite moved the resources out for her to actually get access to all of those cells. And some of it could have been, you know, they capped it over, and now, as we saw, some of those bees are starting to emerge, so that leaves open cells. Yeah, this is a much better brood pattern on this one. Looking for queen cups. Looking for a queen. Haven't seen her in a long time, but I know that she's in here. We've seen eggs. This is what most of these frames are looking like, but this side, beautiful brood pattern. They've started emerging out of that. Very good brood pattern. Oh, that's a heavy one. A lot of honey on there. See, so there's not a lot of open cells for her to lay on that frame, right? So very, very high chance that down the road that'll look like a spotty brood pattern there, just because she doesn't have the availability to lay in all of the cells. Same idea on this one. Completely covered in honey. And the side towards me is basically the same. Back. Those back. These guys back. Let's get some spot going. Oh, they're doing some construction right across the street. I thought that was thunder. We have had kind of a crazy week of just rain. And today actually, the forecast has been wet down here. I kind of snuck out here. It's perfect timing to check the bees. Right time of day. There's a gap in the forecast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Wanted to check that because on that side, I'm starting to attach it. Definitely noticed I have to be more comfortable with lots of bees flying around. Now with this suit, I feel very comfortable not getting stung, but it is slightly different than when I first got the hive. They're very, what would you say? Definitely fly around a lot more, and that could just be there's a lot more bees. We're gonna get them some more space today. They need it. They've got this whole hive just jam-packed. I'm gonna skip around down here in this bottom box to be a little bit quicker. Give you guys a better view. Down, try not to roll anybody. Chance our queen is in this box. Give them as much space as possible. They filled all of this in, so button back up. Tons of resources. All right, guys, thanks for tagging along. We got the hive bat buckled back up here. We did see eggs, larvae, didn't see our queen. Looks like they started moving some of those resources up higher. That top honey super, just in 2 weeks, have completely filled it. They are doing the right things in the right order. So very excited to see what they can do in the next couple of weeks. I'll bring you guys along with me. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and yeah, thanks for watching.